Hello, Cruising World. Mick the Suit Guy with you. It's Monday. Monday is Tips Day, and we are on week 2 of Kathy, aka Pineapple Molly's cruise tips. We gave you some last week. I was joined by my lovely Kat Portman. So we are now moving on to week 2. We've got 12 tips in total, so that should be 4 weeks. And if we do, so I'm going to do 3 today, and then last week went on because my cat got involved. The door's open. She may come in again this time. I don't know. And then if we need to, I've got one I'll add on at the end. Now, you may have noticed something a little bit different about me today. No, it's not the upside down pineapples. It is the new glasses. But unfortunately, I can't see a thing out of them. So I'm going to put my proper glasses back on. What if I did this? Oh, yeah. God, now I can see. So we're going to attempt to do this one through these glasses. And it's not easy to read because there's like a mesh. There's like, you see, I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. So close up on these, right? There you go. They got like a mesh hole. So I don't know if you can imagine. That's what I'm looking through. I don't know if that's going to come out, but we'll see. But that's what I'm looking through. So not easy to see. We'll do our best. All right. Week 2. Pineapple Molly, Kathy, aka whatever's. And here we go. All right. Number 1. The persons, brackets, friends or groups of people, brackets, you choose to travel with will make or break your cruising experience. Choose wisely and you will have so much fun. Going with the right people will create such a great vacation that you won't want to return back to reality and never back to work on Monday morning. As Carnival says, choose fun, brackets, choose the best possible cruise mates or groups, otherwise you'll be sorry. Your cruise mates could make for a fabulous or a miserable trip. Where do I go with that one? I'm gonna abstain from commenting on that because I 100% disagree. 100% agree. Don't disagree with that at all. I 100% agree. And have I made some mistakes? Possible. Not recently. I have a wonderful group of friends I cruise with. And now clients who've become friends. The best thing, here's what I would say. Even my close group of friends that we've known each other for years and years and years, right? We always say the same thing when we go on a cruise. Just because we're cruising together, oh my God. I just realized the mic was out of the cat probably did this. So I, in advance, already apologized for the sound quality of the end of last week's and this week's because my cat. But we'll see what it sounded like. But it was like that because it was over there and now it's over there. So obviously now it's going to be better. Normally I have it on a stand and it don't move. This is the first time I've done this. And I thought it was a good idea. Because like, you know, it's in my ship on a stick. It's all going wrong, Kathy. It's all going wrong. I blame the cat. Anyway, back to where I was. So, and now I gotta remember what the hell I was saying. We were talking about, because in my brain, if I don't continue with a point, I can feel, and I've still got cat hair in my mouth. Watch last week's episode, which I'm now doing this week's, like 2 minutes after I finished last week's. Cat hair, because she made an appearance. Oh, God. Yes, so I know what I was saying. So even when my close group of friends go on a cruise together, we make it a very big point to say we are not joined at the hip. You don't have to hang out 24/7 together. So the things we pretty much do together is we will go to dinner together. We'll probably do shore excursions as a group together because you got power in numbers. Because we don't do ship excursions, we do private ones. So when you got power in numbers, you can do a private excursion for cheaper. And then during the day, if we see each other, we see each other. But, you know, some like to gamble, some like the comedy club, some, you know, different things. So you're not joined at the hip would be my recommendation. However close you think those friends are, you are not used to being around them 24/7. We may or may not have had some bad experiences. All right, next one. Good start, apart from me messing everything up this week. And it's really hard to read, but we'll keep going. Number 5 or number 2 this week. Always pack an empty, somewhat large, sturdy bag in your suitcase, maybe a duffel bag. You never know what treasures you might buy along the way, or if you will have enough space in your luggage on the way back. It's also nice to have something that can be an easy, manageable carry-on piece if you are flying home and bought something that could break in your suitcase. What can I say about that? 100%. We do that ourselves every single time. We have packed. Because as I record this, it is middle of September. This isn't going out for a little while, but middle of September. Julie is actually in San Diego working weddings. She left on September the 12th. I think today is like the 19th. She's coming back on October the 6th. I am actually DJing a wedding that day. So I won't be home until about midnight. She's going to come home, transfer some packing stuff, and then on October the 7th, we are flying back to LA to fly to Singapore to join the Panorama. So we've already done 95% of our packing and weighing the bags and everything because we just won't have time. So we're chock-a-block because 25 days, 25 suits. Well, 26 because I always wear 2 on embarkation day. I wear 1 during the day and then I change in the evening. The rest of the time it's just in the evening. So, and shoes. I've got matching shoes, socks, underwear, and then all the other clothes you got to wear. So we've done all the packing. And then when we realized there was very little space left, we did exactly what Kathy said. We stuck a duffel bag in there for overs, and if we buy stuff, which we will, because we're going to really cool places. We're going to the Philippines, where I'm going to go see our friends Joanne and Jing, a wonderful Filipino bartender friends who we've known for years. They're going to meet us at the port and take us out. I'm so excited about that. We're going to go to Malaysia, we're going to go to Vietnam again, and we are going to Guam and Hawaii on the way back. So yes, we will be buying some knickknacks. We have a travel wall where we buy something from everywhere we go. So I'll if I remember, I'll take a picture and stick it up when I put this up on YouTube to show you a picture of our travel wall and where we put things. So we were always adding to that. Like everybody else, we also get, not everybody else, like a lot of people, we get a shot glass, we get a fridge magnet, and we get a Christmas tree ornament, because our Christmas tree is just ornament from everywhere we've been. So yeah, so we will be definitely bringing some stuff back. So that is a good point. And I'll give you one more thing to add to that. This is a good idea, I think. Bonus time is that if you are checking your bags on the last night and they've got to be outside your room by 10 o'clock usually, you're going out till midnight. Remember, the clothes you're wearing, you're not wearing off the ship probably, so you got to put them somewhere. So if all your bags are gone, you'll be carrying the clothes off. So if you have that little bag, you could put like a little overnight bag, you can put the clothes you wore on the last day of the cruise or last night of the cruise back in that bag for when you change in the morning. Tiny little bonus tip for you there. All right. Last one for this week. If you participate in the Quest event in the Limelight Lounge on the last night on Carnival, do your packing before you go. After a night of Quest and drinking, packing is the last thing you will want to do when you get back to your room. A couple of things on that. I told you it'd be nice, Kathy. I told you it'd be nice. But on this one, I'll have a couple of comments. Firstly, it's very rarely on the last night of the cruise. I don't think I've ever seen it on the last night of the cruise. And correct me if anybody's done the Quest on the last night of the cruise, let me know, because I would be surprised. Because, yeah. I also read somewhere, and this is purely, I don't want to spread rumors. I read a rumor somewhere, because you know what Facebook's like. But allegedly, a cruise director told somebody that Carnival was stopping the Quest. I don't know. It's weird because we were just on Royal on the Icon of the Seas and they did a Quest. And while it was nowhere near as crazy as it was on Carnival, it was much tamer, but it still wasn't tame. Nobody stopped you taking video. Nobody stopped you taking pictures. And somebody was showing me video of another Quest on another ship where people were naked and people were filming them naked walking around the ship. Well, not as a ship, around the Quest area. That was on Royal, on a much tamer one. So they were saying it was like, I want to see a woman in man's clothes. So she just whipped everything off, put the man's clothes on. She was buck naked. And it was filmed. So I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. But my point would be, after a night of drinking, packing is the last thing you want to do when you return to your room, quest or no quest. Yeah, what we will do actually, because we have so much stuff with all the suits, we do start putting them away each morning or each night. If we've hit 15 on cheers, it's going to be in the morning. If we haven't, we'll probably do it that night. Just when we go back to the room, take suits and everything off, put them straight in the case. If not, the next morning, so we're not doing it all in one go. So we do it piecemeal as we go along. So once we know it's done, it is done. But yeah, I 100% agree. The last thing you want to do is packing when you get back to your room on the last night of the cruise. I will just question, because that is my job, to question a little bit, whether it will be after quest. Because if anybody has done quest on the last night of the cruise, I am very prepared to be proved wrong. Put it in the comments. But don't put anything about quest, because what happens in quest stays in quest. It's a very simple statement. Have you done quest on the last night of the cruise? I'm not allowed to do quest anymore. Well, I'm going to be doing a video coming up where I talk about the embarrassing things I have done on a cruise. And it's one of the things I will talk about, and I'm going to leave that for that video. But Julie begs me not to do quest. Moving on. All right, so that's that. Oh yeah, that's all I got. I got 2 more weeks though. Got 2 more, and I won't be wearing these glasses next week because I can't see anything. But I'm going to try and switch it up so it looks like I recorded it over different weeks, whereas I'm really recording all in one go. So to summarize, we had choose the right people to cruise with, always pack an empty extra little bag because you never know when you might need it, and don't pack last night of the cruise when you go back to your room after a potential day of drinking. I'll leave you with one thought, and I think I mentioned this on a video the other week, and I still wonder about this because we're in St. Pete near Tampa, so we often cruise out of Miami, Port Canaveral. Don't really cruise out of Tampa because I'm not going to lie, I am not a fan of Carnival Paradise. That's just me. Everybody's different. You be you. Just not for me. So we drive. I'm driving home, and have you ever done this? Are you okay to drive? I think I am. We'll leave that one there. And with that, if you would like to subscribe to this lovely little channel, please do so. If you'd like to send me your tips, as the wonderful Kathy, Pineapple Molly, has sent me, then you can send me yours. My email is coming up at the end of this video. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please send them to me. And I will do my best to get you an answer. And as I always say, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody that does. Hopefully the sound adjustment won't ruin this video. I will double check. I'm the sort of person that has to make a mistake once, and then I'll be looking for it all the time. But I did not realize that my cat pointed it the other way. So when in doubt, blame somebody else. That's what I'd like to do. Oh, see you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.